Today, the Golden State Warriors have an opportunity to complete the sweep. After winning the first two games of round one in Utah, we return home looking to win two more and make it back to the second round of the Western Conference playoffs. It's not easy to win in the NBA playoffs, especially on the road, and we did that twice in the last episode against this Jazz team who's never made it to the playoffs in this series. Roman Loggins-Burl scored 44 points in the first game, as did Norwood Nobles for the Jazz. And it's funny because those were the two guys who matched up with each other at the three. So as good as they were offensively, it did kind of offset a little bit on defense. Kajai Stokes had his first career triple-double, although he didn't shoot it very well. I would argue our second best player was Evan Mobley. 15 points, 15 boards, good defense, and he only had one miss that he grabbed himself and put back in. That made it all the more unfortunate when he strained his hip with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. It's a very mild injury, but we're trying to take it cautious with him because, as we know, half the battle is being healthy in the playoffs. Last year, we were not healthy, and that was the biggest reason why we ended up losing. Especially as roster building changes now, I think depth and health are more important than ever when looking to make a run for a title. As for the Jazz, as I mentioned, obviously Norwood Nobles was really good. They didn't get enough from everyone else. Samuel Queen filled up the stat sheet but did not shoot well. Martin Sifa played great defense but did not shoot well. Utah looked good early in this game, and then we kind of took over in the second half. As for game two, it was sort of the opposite. We led comfortably throughout. The Jazz made it a little closer late, but the game was never really in doubt. I thought Rankin Destino was the best player on the floor, 26, 8, and 6 on good splits. Kajai Stokes with nearly identical stats, although he did not shoot the ball well, 10 of 28. Jabari Springer started at the 5. He played really well, 20 points, 18 boards. Rolog, though, really struggled, 4 for 12, 1 for 6 from deep. The first two games of this series, we really got the full Roman Loggins-Burl experience. When he's on, he's unstoppable, but he's too inconsistent. 30 more points for Norwood Nobles, but again, everybody else didn't do enough. Martin Sifa, 0 for 4 from 3. Granted, he was 7 for 7 from 2 and also played very good defense. But Samuel Queen was 5 of 20. Keegan Murray was 3 for 13. With those two guys combining to shoot under 25%, it's going to be hard to be able to win a close game against an experienced team like us. We've got some things to work on, though, despite winning the first two matchups. It was not all sunshine and rainbows. Evan Mobley, as I mentioned, obviously didn't play game two, but I said in the last episode, anything after game two, he could potentially be available for, and we are at least going to consider it. Trae Young, meanwhile, is not expected to return for either games 3 or 4. Obviously, he's the Jazz best player, got injured in early April with a fracture in his non-shooting hand. He's their best player. How are they going to be able to perform without him? Norwood Nobles has taken over as the lead scorer, and I feel like his defense hasn't been good. I was surprised to see that his defensive numbers were so good here. Obviously, Sifa's strong as well. They're going to need better shooting from Samuel Queen, 29%. Keegan Murray only at 36, and Martin Sifa hasn't been all that efficient despite his defense. I wanted to see our defensive stats, and I was surprised to see that Rologs are the exact same as Nobles. I thought both of those guys were not doing well on defense, but clearly not. Rankin Destino has been as effective, if not better, than Martin Sifa, while Kajai Stokes has been the weak link on that end of the floor. All the more concerning given how bad he shot it over the first two games. Offensively, this has become a trend for Stokes, who has not shot the ball well at all since the All-Star break from either 3 or 2. So hopefully he can pick it up. In the Western Conference, it's been mostly chalk. The Wolves, Grizzlies, and Blazers all lead 2-0. East has been a little more competitive. 3 series tied at 1. The only outlier is Detroit and Toronto. So let's head into Game 3, our first home games of the postseason. And right now the vibes are on our side. We lead the series 2-0, even with the injury to Evan Mobley and some of our guys not playing the best so far. We lead the series 2-0. We have a chance to potentially get the sweep today here at home with Games 3 and 4. Same starting lineups for both sides as Game 2. No changes for Utah, despite the fact that their season comes down to possibly these next two games. Springer wins the tip. We are underway. here in game 3. The Warriors looking to make it a 3-0 lead around the screen. Stokes, quick three is good. We've got to get him going early. He did not shoot it well in either of the first 2 games. Queen matched up with Destino. With the cross, Destino goes flying. Queen inside, layup is good. Nice maneuver by Samuel Queen to put the Jazz on the board. Roman Loggins, Burrow with it all the way. Counting and a foul. And one. We need him to be on his A game. He was excellent offensively in the first game. Not so much in game 2, although apparently his defense has been a lot better than I thought. Stokes, another 3. It's good. He makes his first 2. A quick start for Golden State. It's 8-6. Stokes looking for a screen again. Nearly the exact same play. Bang! 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. Not a bad start for KJ. He's got 9. Noble's on the drive, no good. Grabs his own miss. He was cold there for a second, but gets the putback, making it 11-4. Nobles with Rolog, trying to get some space on the wing. The lane clears out, and Nobles takes advantage! An one slam over Jabari Springer. Wow, he went flying as it's 7-11. Always open. Just like KJ, he's 4 for 4 from deep with a dozen in less than 3 minutes of action. Stolen by Keegan Murray. Here comes Utah. They have it within 3. Samuel Queen with it for the Jazz. Tries to get some space around the screen from Sifa. We're tied at 14. Even with how well Stokes has played, making his first 4 shots, the rest of the team only has 2 points. As Springer is in for the slam. He's now got 4, and it's a 4-point lead for the Warriors. Nobles with it on the drive. Reverse lay is good. For a second-year guy who's as big and strong as Nobles, he's just so crafty around the basket. Sifa for 3. That one is good. He went over in the last game from beyond the arc, but a capable shooter who's improved a lot in that aspect of his game over his first 4 NBA seasons. Murray with the and one slam. Kuminga with the foul. And the Jazz are really starting to get comfortable. I think it was 14-7 at one point. The Jazz on a 15-4 run. They lead by 4. Here is Stokes. Thought he potentially had a shot. Won't take it on the drive. Out to Destino. From beyond the arc. Good job there by Rankin getting open without the ball in his hands. Destino led the team in estimated wins added through the first 2 games. Not a bad start for a guy who's never played in the postseason as Stokes hits his 5th 3 of the first quarter. He's 5 for 5. What is happening? This man is in fuego. Murray gets one right back, though, for the Jazz. And they lead it by 2. Oh, this is too easy. We've got Kingsley on an island. Barbecue chicken. It's lunchtime! 19 points for Kajai Stokes, trying to silence the doubters after watching the first 2 games. Cody Williams with a nice cross on Herb Jones. There aren't many guys in the league who can get by Herb that easily. 30-28 now. Isaiah Collier inside for Murray again. Egan Murray's playing well. He's made some nice plays here in the opening quarter for the Jazz. Stokes with 19. Out to Salis. Drives right. Layup is good. I love how he was able to hold the ball kind of in midair, wait to find the open seam to send the layup through. Stokes with the Euro step and the finish. Tied at 36. That is 21 points. 7 of 9 for the field. 5 of 6 from beyond the arc. Kajai Stokes might be back, folks. Hey, that rhymed. As Balsavicius misses the 3. Final seconds of the first quarter. I know who I want taking the shot. Salis on the drive. Stokes in the corner. No good. 36-36 through 1. I don't know what's more impressive. Kajai Stokes is 21 points on just 10 shot attempts, or the fact that we're not even winning despite the fact that he's played so well. The rest of the team only has 15 points on just 6 of 16 shooting. Here's Loggins. Burl to start the second. Soars up and in. He only made 1 shot in the first quarter. Looking to get him going. Step back jumper, no good. Springer the rebound. Another opportunity here for Golden State. Up to Destino. Gets the screen. Destino, midi. Money! Takes a shooter's bounce. And it's 40-36. Considering nobody outside of Stokes has been able to score the ball, I'm curious to see how we look without Stokes in the game. Kasparas Balsavicius for 3. 40-39. Destino with the handoff. Jones with the slam. Really well executed play there by Golden State, and a good finish by Herbert Jones. Springer matches up with the smaller Balsavicius, passes out of the double, and Rolog connects on the three. Really savvy play there by Springer, and obviously a good shot by Rolog. Here comes Utah, trailing by 4. Danny Avdia pressed at half court by Rolog. Inside for Martin Sifa. Somebody else has got to get back quicker, whether it's Bona or Destino. It looked like neither of them expected Utah to go in for Sifa. That one is poked away from Balsavicius. Jazz get it back. Murray around the screen. Buries the three. Threegan Murray led the Jazz with 10 points in the first quarter. He is looking good right now for Utah. 1-point game. Salis with the cross, the sauce, and the slam. Nice dunk there by Salis. He's got 6. Matched up with Queen. Gets the screen. Mid-range jumper. No good. Kuminga the rebound and the putback. Haven't gotten a lot out of Kuminga yet. Those are his first points of the game. 51-50. Here is Queen for the Jazz. Matched up with Salis. On the drive. Counting and a foul. And one for Samuel Queen. And the Jazz are back on top. 5 to go in the first half. Roman Loggins-Burrell in the corner. Around the screen. Rolog throws up the mid-ranger, and it's good. Rolog is playing well here in the second quarter, with Stokes mostly getting a rest. He's done a good job creating his own shot as he's trying to do it again here. This time it's no good, but Jabari Springer is there with the rebound and the putback. 6 points, 9 boards for Bari. 2-point game. Salis step back. No good. Another rebound, and Springer has it swatted away. Norwood Nobles with the denial. Springer with 11 rebounds today. Pass goes in. Good job there by Kajai Stokes, picking his spot, knowing when to go into the lane off the inbound. His first points in the second quarter. Stokes, long 2. No good. Another offensive rebound and another putback. It's a Dembona. We have been dominant on the glass here in the first half as Queen hands it off for Nobles. Pump fake matched up with Kuminga, and Nobles takes it all the way. A little rack attack. 59-55. Here comes Kajai Stokes. A little over 3.5. He's in for a dunk. That's 25 in the first half for Kajai Stokes. Murray matched up with a Dembona around the screen. Murray rainbows the three. A high arcing shot. 18 points for Keegan Murray. Just over 2 to go in the first half. Salis looking for the screen. Open 3. Got it. Salis with the release. 64-60. Here's Jonathan Kuminga with it. Kuminga tries to cross the defense. Over to Salis. Hits the open mid-ranger. 66-60. A 6-point lead for the Warriors. Jones up the floor. Salis. Heat check. Won't go. Bona the rebound. And Bona floats it in. Another second chance opportunity for the Warriors. That's 12 second chance points in the first half for Golden State. Oh, ankles! Noble with the cross, but immediately loses it. Salis with the steal, and he launches it up. It's intercepted by Queen. Out to Williams on the drive. Cody Williams layup, no good. Kuminga skies in for the rebound with less than 30 in the half. In the corner, Stokes for 3. It's good! 28 points for Kajai Stokes. What a dominant first half for Golden State's top scorer, who has been in a 2-month-long slump since the All-Star break. Balsavicius on the drive. Layup is good with 9 to go, and it's a 9-point game. Warriors getting the last shot. Will Stokes get 30 before the half? Around the screen. Stokes throws up a mid-ranger. No good. Rebound by Murray. That'll do it for the first half. 71-62. Warriors ahead. I think the big difference, aside from the efficiency, is the rebounding. We have out-rebounded them overall 36-23. We have 8 offensive rebounds. They have 1. That has been a problem for the Jazz so far today. Kajai Stokes has obviously been terrific. He has 28 points for Golden State. Keegan Murray, though, with 20, he's been really impressive too. That'll bring us into the third. We'll see if Golden State can hold on to the lead and make it a 3-0 series against the Jazz. There has never been a 3-0 comeback in the NBA playoffs before. Roman Loggins-Burrell with the reverse. Not a bad start. He had a pretty good second quarter in the minutes that Stokes was out of the game. Sifa with room lets it fly from beyond the arc. Quiet first half offensively for Martin Sifa. He only had 5 points. Pump fake, roll log, another reverse! Over Yunter Kingsley. 77-69. Nobles gets the screen from Sifa. Nobles, step back, Sifa in the corner. Hits it, and he knew it as soon as he shot it. Doing some showboating. Not a bad start offensively here in the third for Sifa. Nobles no good. Springer, the 14th rebound of the game for him. He loses it, and it looks like he's injured as the Warriors call timeout. Not good, as he's grabbing at, take a guess, his hip. Who's surprised? Nobles for 3, no good. Bona the rebound. Bona's are only center left, with Mobley and Springer both injured. As Loggins-Burrell loses it, Nobles has the steal for the Jazz up the floor. Here is Queen with it. Queen out to Nobles in the corner. Williams hands it off for Keegan Murray on the right wing. Murray for 3. Bang! 4-point game. The Jazz looking to take advantage with Springer, who was playing really well, out of the game. Stokes off the inbound, drills the corner 3. 33, 3 and 3. That's a lot of threes, just like my sub count. 7-point game. Rolog on the drive with the poster. He caught a body. Keegan Murray got baptized by Roman Loggins-Burrell as the inbounds tipped by Jones. Jazz get it back. The Jazz launch the ball into traffic, and when you play with traffic, you might get run over. Stokes with the pass for Herb Jones, who's in for the reverse slam, firing up the crowd. An 11-point lead for Golden State. Off the timeout halfway through the third. There's your Jabari Springer injury update on the bottom right. As Nobles is no good, gets his own miss. It is there with the putback. So it's a strained hip for Springer. Much like Mobley, it's very mild, but it will likely bother him through the next month. Here is Queen for 3. That one rattles home, and the lead is within 6. Springer will not return today, and since we already designated Mobley out, I'm not going to put him in. So we really only have one center, that being Adem Bona. Here's Hodge, hands it off for Bona, who makes the layup. I'm not worried about Adem Bona. He's played really well in this series so far. But the problem is we can't play him 48 minutes. Who's going to play the 5? Hodge with the block. Maybe he can do it. Bona brings it up the floor. Salis in the corner for 3. And the lead is up to 9. 16 off the bench for Antoine Salis. Queen around the screen is blocked. Ramon Hodge with the snuff takes it all the way. The rookie, his first points of the game with a highlight defensive snuff. He's been great defensively in this game. Salis no good. Bona unable to corral in the rebound. Keegan Murray has it for the Jazz. Murray on the drive, counted, and a foul. An and 1 for Keegan Murray. Salis with the foul. Utah continuing to hang in there even though they haven't made much of a dent on the scoreboard. The reverse is good for Roman Loggins-Burrell. He has 19 points and 0 assists. None but buckets as Cody Williams misses the jumper. Rolog up the floor. Kuminga, the lob. Destino taps it in. Destino's got bunnies for someone who, I don't really need to say it. But he didn't really have enough momentum to get the dunk there. Look at the scoreboard. It is a 16-point lead for the Warriors, who all of a sudden are really getting comfortable. Nice layup by Isaiah Collier. He was doubled. Doesn't matter, though. 14-point game. Warriors will get the last shot. Stokes only had 5 points in the third. Did not need to be impactful as a scorer to be able to make winning plays. Kuminga jumper no good. And that will wrap up a not-so-good third quarter for the Jazz. They now trail by 14 points with a lot of work to do. Rolog led the scoring for us. He had 10 points on 5 of 6 shooting in the third. All of his shots were from 2. The team went 2 for 7 from deep. But there's a good start for the fourth. It's Jones. 14-point game. Kuminga trapped inside. He knows he has a mismatch in terms of the speed, but Allen stays with him. Gets it over to Stokes. Stokes, step back. Tray ball is good. 36 for Kajai Stokes. They still do not have an answer for him, whether Martin Sifa is on him or not. Sifa's not been in the game, though, since early in the third. He's in foul trouble with 4. Avdia in for the slam. I feel like where we are, though, in the game, they've got to bring Sifa back in. I get that he's in foul trouble, but what do you have to lose? Hodge for 3, the rookie. An 18-point lead now for the Warriors. Allen the inbound. Salis was fully playing the ball. And Denny Avdia will easily make the open layup. 113-97. Kuminga gets it over to Salis with 9 to go. Salis, heavily contested, doesn't matter. He's up to 38 points. He has been unguarded. Why was Bona going flying there? Murray's 3 won't go. Bona, the rebound, is 12th. Over to Stokes, looking for 40. On the drive, Stokes, layup is good! He's making anything and everything. Even these super tough shots, they're all falling. Queen, wide open 3, won't go. The Jazz could not seem to buy a bucket. Trailing by 20. Stokes, bang! Kajai Stokes in transition, hits the deep left wing 3. 120-99. Stokes on the drive, layup is good. He's up to 45. I mean, they just cannot guard him at all. Finally, Seath is back in the game, but it might be too little too late. Kingsley no good. Nobles with the putback. Highlight slam for Norwood Nobles as Stokes leaves Sifa in the dust. Snatches his chain. That's 47 for KJ. Even with Sifa in the game, doesn't matter. Stokes is unstoppable. Sifa on the drive, he's blocked. Roman Loggins-Burrow with the stuff. Bona looks to take it himself all the way. He's blocked by Kingsley. Golden State gets it off the inbound. Stokes looking for a 50-piece. What a pass! Bona with the finish! Stokes with a dime, splitting the defense. Bona now with a double-double. Loggins-Burrow, pump fake over to Stokes, matched up with Sifa. Stokes back out to Loggins-Burrow with under 5 to go. Step back jumper is good. Really strong game from Roman. I know Stokes has gotten all the attention, but Rolog's got 24. Jazz get the deflection back. Boink! Off of Destino's head, and he gets the steal. In transition with Sifa all the way. Layup is good! For Rankin Destino, it's a 27-point lead. No mercy, says Golden State. Nobles with Salis with 3 to go. It's Sifa. Swings it over to Keegan Murray on the drive. He's blocked! Ramon Hodges with the snuff. Salis with it for Golden State. He's got Hodge over to Stokes. Around the screen. Stokes drives by Sifa. Layup is good! And one and a chance at 50 for Kajai Stokes. Hear the crowd embrace their star. A playoff 50-piece for Kajai Stokes. Over the final 3 minutes of the game, the Jazz actually cut the lead in half. They only ended up losing by 16, but it doesn't really matter too much. We still win this game. We take a 3-0 series lead and have a chance at the sweep in front of our home crowd for Game 4. Really, really good win here. Was not perfect early, but we dominated in the second half minus the last, 2 minutes. 50 for KJ on excellent splits. Plus 30 when he was in the game. 18 of 27 from the field. 9 of 14 from 3. Hopefully he's out of that slump. This is only one game, though, so he could get back to that. 24 for Rolog. Super efficient. Salis was not efficient. 9 of 25. Destino was 5 for 14. And Jonathan Kuminga was 1 for 6. I thought Adem Bona was good, though. 10 and 13. 5 stocks. Jabari Springer, 15 boards in 9 minutes. We're going to have to figure out how we're going to use him moving forward. Keegan Murray played 43 minutes, had 33 for the Jazz, 26 for Nobles, 18 for Balsavicius, 17 for Queen, 13 in just 20 minutes for Martin Sifa. I don't know why they kept him out of the game for a good 15-minute stretch in the second half. Now, granted, once he came back in, Stokes cooked him multiple times, but still, I feel like they should have had him come back earlier. So with that, we have a chance for the sweep here in Game 4, but it will likely be without Jabari Springer, a strained right hip. And as I said, much like Mobley, it's a mild injury. His rating only goes down by 2, but we've got to be smart. We do not want to potentially lose him to an even bigger injury, so we're not going to play him. Mobley will also not go in Game 4. I know we need size. We only have one center left, that being Adem Bona, but we lead the series 3-0. We have to be smart about this. Had we lost Game 3, I think Mobley would be playing tonight, but we've got to take advantage of the opportunity to take things cautiously. Louis Delmar, the second-round rookie, will get some minutes at the 5. I'm curious to see how he ultimately fares. Going into Game 4, it's obviously a must-win game for the Jazz. That goes without saying. But this feels like a pivotal game for us as well, which seems kind of weird given that the series is 3-0. No team up 3-0 has ever lost in NBA history. But if you remember last year, we were in the exact same spot. We were up 3-0 against OKC. We let our guard down. We lost Game 4. And losing Game 4 is what ended up leading to our downfall. Sure, we won Game 5 and eliminated the Thunder right then and there, but Evan Mobley got injured in Game 5. That hurt our matchup with Victor Wembanyama in the second round, and it was because we had to play in a Game 5 that we wouldn't have needed to had we won Game 4. So let's not let that happen again. Let's bring the brooms out. Let's get this done sooner than later. Nobles post up on Loggins-Burrell. With Utah's season on the line, Nobles, nice move, gets the scoring started for Utah. Another thing if the Jazz win is they could potentially bring Trae Young back for Game 5 and beyond as Kuminga hits the step-back 3. Only made one shot in the last game, but he's our first scorer tonight. Loggins-Burrell, nice maneuver. Layup is good. Trae Young would obviously be a point of emphasis defensively because he's a guy we can attack, but his offense would be too much to potentially handle. So he's not someone who I want back out there. Good 3 there by Queen. Trae Young is the only guy on this team with playoff experience, so that would certainly go a long way for these youngsters as well. Kajai Stokes drills the triple. He missed his first 3 shots, though, as it's 13-10. Here is Queen looking to get by the screen with the slam over Loggins-Burrell, who, like Stokes, has not shot the ball well early. 1 for 4. 17-12, Utah ahead. Here is Nobles. Gets it out to the big man, Yontair Kingsley. Inside for Murray with the jam. We didn't really talk about Kingsley in Game 3, but he had 1 point and 14 rebounds. Quite the stat line. Isaiah Collier layup is good, despite smothering defense by Ranking Destino. 7-point game. Our offense has laid an egg so far. Got to get something going. Kuminga, heavily contested 3 is good. He gave us nothing in Game 3. We need a lot more from Kuminga moving forward. Cody Williams over to Balsavicius. He's got Murray. Lets another one go. 3, and Murray puts the Jazz up by 6. Collier with 3.5 to go in the first. Gets Murray around the screen. Another one! Keegan Murray's hot. I mean, he's playing really well right now for the Jazz after his 33 points in Game 3. Stokes, triple. No good. He cannot seem to make a shot. Bona with the and one. Put back over Kingsley. The raging Bona making just his second start of the entire season. Lead sits at 6. Nobles all the way. Gets revenge. Penetrates to the lane and finishes all over the raging Bona. Shot no good. Warriors have it with 1:20 left in the first. Now down by a dozen. Salis looking to get through the defense. Layup is good. Nice maneuver by Salis. As I said going into the game, we cannot let our guard down. So far, that's exactly what's happening. Another poster by Norwood Nobles. I mean, this guy is truly unguardable. There's no way we can play defense on him. Nobles, 14 points, has not missed yet. He's 6 of 6 from the field. Nobles with the crossover, swings it in the corner. Williams for 3. It's a 15-point lead for the Jazz. Here comes Salis off the triple by Utah. Swings it out for Herb Jones. There's a good response. Right back at 12. We have 3 quarters. We have 36 minutes to right the ship, but we've obviously got a lot of catching up to do. Allen throws it up at the end of the shot clock. Good defense by Delmar. Jazz get it back, though. We're not going to get another shot here in the quarter. Balsavicius for 3. No good. Jones launches it and almost makes it. The way I thought that was going to go in. Not a very good quarter, though, for Golden State. We trail by 12. As I said, Nobles has not missed. Keegan Murray has not missed. The 2 of them have 24 points on 10 of 10 shooting. That's insane. Stokes is 1 for 7. Rolog is 1 for 4 as that one rattles in. Their stars are playing like stars. Ours are not so far. 36% from the field compared to 59% for the Jazz. Off the miss by Nobles. Finally, Rolog hits the three. He's got 5 within the opening minute of the second quarter. 7-point game, Norwood Nobles for Utah. All the way, another miss. Rebound by Jared Allen, the fro, who puts in the layup, lead at 9. Avdia to Nobles. Nobles drives in, pull-up jumper is good. I mean, he makes every shot there is in the book. We've defended him at times well, and it hasn't mattered. Step back, 3-ball is good. A true 3-level scorer. This dude is ridiculous. 14-point game. Kuminga gets the screen. Open 3 is good. Jonathan Kuminga's been a lot more impactful so far today than he was in Game 3, where he gave us nothing. Loggins, Burrell, another 3. He played well in the second quarter of Game 3 and has done the same here. He started off cold, 1 for 4 in the first, but has really picked it up. Stokes with the lob, and Mbona with the slam. We definitely need Stokes to get it together as his shooting continues to be a problem. Cody Williams in the quarter. Norwood Nobles matched up with Herb Jones. Nobles gets right by him. Too easy. 11-point lead for the Jazz. Stokes, by the way, is 1 for 10. He has not shot the ball well at all as Destino makes the layup. The weird part is I feel like Sitha hasn't even guarded Stokes that much throughout the game as he soars in for the interception. Stokes inside. Destino brings it within 7. As a team, though, I feel like we've played fairly well here in the second. As Stokes looks to get around the screen. Bang! Finally! Another make for KJ, who is 2 for 11. He does have 12. He's gotten to the line a lot. As Bona skies for the rebound. Stokes looks to push to tempo. On the drive, gets by Queen and Sifa for the layup. One thing about KJ is even when he's not shooting well, he doesn't lose his confidence. It's better to go 0 for 30 than 0 for 9 because, well, you stopped shooting. You lost confidence. Stokes hits another, and all of a sudden the game is tied. The 15-point lead the Jazz had is evaporated. Kajai Stokes has scored 7 points over our last 3 possessions. He might be back after starting 1 of 10. Keegan Murray with a big 3. Jazz back on top. 57-54. Here's Stokes looking to continue the hot streak. They're guarding him a little tighter. Stokes for 3. Drills another! Kajai Stokes has fully heated up. When he's hot, he's really good. He can have multiple possessions in a row where he doesn't miss. Murray for 3. It's blocked. Who gets it? It's Herb Jones. Looking to lob it up for the come bucket. And the Warriors take the lead. I wasn't sure if we would get to this point today after trailing by 15 in the first. I certainly didn't think it would only take 9 minutes to do the comeback. Long 3, heat check won't go. Kuminga over to Rolog on the drive. Fancy layup showing off the acrobatics. As the layup is good, 61-58. Here's Destino, gets it over to Herb Jones, looking to match up with Murray. Jones throws it up at the end of the shot clock. It's good. 5-point game now in favor of the Warriors. 2 to go in the first half. Here is Queen with it for 3. It's good. Stokes closes out late, but he didn't do it in time, clearly. Here's Kuminga, layup, no. Gets his own miss and is there with the putback. 15-5 for the come bucket. He's played a really good first half. Queen swings it out. Denny Avdia for the Jazz. Down by 4. Avdia up and in. As Avdia explodes to the basket. And we are within 2. 67-65. Here is Destino. Just seconds left in the first half. Back to Destino at the buzzer. No good. A tale of 2 quarters. The Warriors, who were down by a dozen at the end of the first, are leading 67-65. We shot the ball 52% here in the second quarter. We shot 45% from 3. They only shot 38%, being outscored 39-25. Nobody has made it to the second round yet. We're looking to be the first team to do so. Kajai Stokes with 19 points, 5 of 15 shooting. Started off slow, but has really gotten going. 15 for Kuminga, 12 for Rolog. Both of them are 5 of 10. Nobles, meanwhile, 22 points, 8 boards, 9 of 13 from the field. He's just so damn efficient. I mean, dude doesn't miss. Here's Keegan Murray around the screen. Opening possession of the third. Sees the Jazz back ahead. Utah season, of course, on the line here in the second half as Stokes gets by Sifa. Layup is good. Sifa hasn't been as perfect as he was in the first two games defensively, but obviously with Stokes' shooting struggles, he has played a pretty good game on that end of the floor. Queen no good in transition. Destino from beyond the arc, he's got 10. No assists, though, for our floor general. We need to get him going as a playmaker. Speak of the devil, lobs it up for Adembona. Perfect timing. Call me Shedeur Sanders. 74-74. Here is Stokes. Looks to get the screen. Stokes is going to stop, unlike Shedeur Sanders on the highway, and drills the three. Golden State back ahead, 77-74. Murray up top for Samuel Queen, the former #1 overall draft pick from the University of Florida. Inside for Nobles, who is there with the dunk. 1 point game. Here is Stokes, up to Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga drives right, double, no good. Grabs his own miss and is there with the putback. The Jazz were the better rebounding team in our matchups throughout the year, so this is certainly a very nice surprise, especially considering our #1 big, Evan Mobley, and our #2 big, Jabari Springer, are both not playing. As Rolog is in for the layup. That shows we want it. We're hungry on the glass, obviously, with a lot of those rebounds coming offensively. Kuminga, corner three, and one! A chance for 4! Jonathan Kuminga fouled on the shot by Keegan Murray. He would not complete the 4-point play, however, as it's 78-84. Stokes, the dribble handoff. Kuminga, layup is good. 22-8 for JK. He's played a really good game, his best of the playoffs. 8-point lead. Murray for 3, falling down, hoping to draw the foul. Won't happen, but good acting, I guess. Good shot as well to bring it within 5. Stokes tips it. Kuminga ends up with it. Here comes Golden State. It's Stokes with it. Swings it out. Loggins-Burrell, heavily contested. 3 won't go. Ball is tipped. Bona gets it back and is blocked at the rim by Yontair Kingsley. Here comes the Jazz. It's Sifa with it for Utah. Sifa, pull-up jumper is good. Nice shot by the Frenchman. Wee. Martin Sifa. 86-83. Here comes Keegan Murray with it. Lob and the tip for Kingsley. The Jazz are back within 1. They're starting to show some signs of life again. Sifa all the way for the lead as he's in for the slam. 87-86. 9-0 run for the Jazz. Salis looking to stop the run. He gave us nothing for the most part in the first half. 4 points on 2 of 6 shooting. Hopefully he can get going here in the third. Around the screen, Loggins-Burrell for 3. That one is good. 17-10, another double-double for Rolog, one of the better rebounding guards in the NBA, already in the double digits with another quarter to go. Salis with the lob for Adembona. I guess we're going to try to get Salis some more playmaking opportunities, considering the shot is just not falling today. Nobles with the poster over Ramon Hodge. He's dunked on at least 4 different players. I mean, that dude can get up there. Salis, open 3, will not go. He cannot buy a bucket at all. He is down to just 3 of 12 on the night as Cody Williams makes the layup on the other end. We've got to get Salis out of the game. He is actively hurting us right now. Jones finds Bona, counted and a foul, and 1 for Adembona. He is fouled by Jared Allen, and we're tied at 96. Balsavicius, the bounce for Allen. Now it's with Queen. 48 to go in the third. Around the screen. Queen, 3. It's good! Samuel Queen puts the Jazz back ahead. Bad shot by Stokes. He's starting to get back to some of that poor shot selection from the first. Layup no good by Cody Williams. Rebound by Hodge. There's only 2 seconds. We've got to get the ball off. Hodge at the buzzer does not get it off. Does not make it anyway. 99-96 going into the fourth. This game continues to swing like a pendulum. It was Utah in the first. It was us in the second. A little more even in the third. Keegan Murray led the Jazz with 12. While for us, it was very balanced. Kuminga and Bona leading the way with 7. Here in the fourth, Stokes, jumper, rattles home. We need him to be efficient. The shot selection's got to be better as he's up to 26 points. Stokes trapped inside over to Ramon Hodge. He finds Roman Loggins-Burrell. Rolog on the drive. Layup is good. 19-11 for Rolog. I think him and Kuminga have clearly been the 2 most consistent offensive players tonight. Kuminga with Allen looking to take advantage of the speed mismatch. He's in for the slam. That'll put the Warriors ahead with a flex at the end. Stokes guarded by Queen around the screen. Stokes for three. It's good! 29 points for Kajai Stokes. 4-point lead for the Warriors. Just over 9.5 to go. Queen with it for the Jazz. Drives in with the slam! I did not know he could get up like that. I knew he was kind of athletic. Did not know he had that in his bag. Tip of the cap. Cody Williams for the lead. It's good. 107-105 with less than 9 to go. Here is Salis. Drives right. Layup is no good. Nothing is falling for him. He's 3 for 13. Williams triple. Nope, that's a long 2, but it is good. 4-point game. We've got to get Salis out again. I mean, I don't think he can come back for the rest of the game with how much he's been a liability. In transition, Williams' jumper is good. Cody Williams has had a nice game for the Jazz. 111-105. Here is Destino. Kuminga, way to get open. Way to make a play, and one. 26-10. For Jonathan Kuminga, his free throw will make it a one-score game as Stokes is in with the interception with 7 to go. Stokes takes it himself. No good. Ball is tipped into the hands of Martin Sifa. Here comes the Jazz now. That's a charge. Sifa's 4th. He had 4 in the last game as well. Utah is going to keep him in the game, though, regretting their decision last time to hold him out for a while. Layup is good for Balsavicius. Might not be the worst idea to try to get Sifa out of the game as Bona misses. Really good play by Sifa to get the stop without fouling. It's going to be hard to foul him out because he's such a smart defender. He knows how to guard without fouling. As Balsavicius makes the layup, it's a 5-point lead with under 6 to go. Here is Jonathan Kuminga on the drive with the jam. 29 for Kuminga coming off a game where he had 4. Balsavicius with Destino on the drive. Layup is good. A crafty play by the young guard hailing from Lithuania. 117-112. Balsavicius, little over 5 to go. Swings it for Nobles. His 3 is good. Big time shot for Nobles. We've got to cut into this lead at some point. The Jazz have played some really good basketball over the last 5 minutes. Sifa the steal and the lob for Kingsley. It's a 10-point game. Okay, if we want to make this rally, it's got to be now. There's less than 4 minutes left. Time is of the essence. Kuminga with the contested layup. That's 31 now for Kuminga. Stokes gets by Sifa, swings it in the corner. Loggins, Burrell! Bangs the 3. That's a big shot. Lead is within 8 with under 3 to go. Kingsley inbounds off of the timeout. He's got Keegan Murray. Murray for 3. Bang! It's Keegan Murray's world. We're just living in it. 11-point game. Kuminga on the drive with the jam. And the lead is back at 9. 33 for Kuminga, 18 of which have come in the paint. Loggins Burrell, another 3. No. Kuminga the rebound. Put back. No. Kuminga and Loggins Burrell are the guys taking the shots right now. Stokes, with his inconsistencies and being matched up with one of the best perimeter defenders in the league, has deferred a little bit offensively. He's not forcing it, which is a good thing. Lob unsuccessful. Here comes Golden State. Loggins Burrell splits the defense, makes the layup, and it's a 9-point game with a minute to go. Not looking good for the Warriors. Nobles gets it to Murray for 3. It's good! Possibly the dagger for Thregan. We're down by a dozen. Loggins Burrell with it. Drives inside. Layup won't go. Bona the rebound. Layup is good. 16-10 for Adem Bona. At this point, we've just got to try to steal the ball. Press him at half court, even though Sifa's wide open. As Queen holds onto the ball, gets it to Sifa for the slam. I know he was open, but we had to be aggressive. We had to go for the ball. 12-point game. Loggins Burrell out to Stokes. Open 3. Sifa got completely baited. Loggins Burrell the rebound. Pass is tipped over to Stokes. With only 22 seconds left, we've got to shoot the ball quick. What are we doing? Kuminga with 4. Heaves up a prayer, and it's good. But it's not going to matter. We're down by 10 with 17 seconds left. We're going to let the Jazz dribble out the clock. We know that this game is over, and there's no reason to delay the inevitable. Utah keeps the series alive. 135-125. is the final, as it is Nobles who dribbles out the clock. And for this young Jazz team, they win their first ever playoff game as a group. This is a big one for Utah because they get to go back home. They might get Trae Young back, and if they were to win Game 5, that could entirely change the complexion of the series. I mean, I would hate for this group to be the first 3-0 team to not win the series. I didn't want us to let our guard down. We had some really good spurts throughout the game, but it was never consistent. 35 for Kuminga, he was very good. Him and Rolog were our two best players today. Rolog at 24 and 12 on good shooting as well. A lot of guys did not shoot the ball well, however. Adembona did, though. He went 7 of 10, 16 and 10. He played really well. But Kajai Stokes, 9 of 24. He was 4 for 13 from 2. Kind of shot the 3-ball well. He also had 4 steals. I thought he was a lot better defensively today than in the last episode. And then Salis was just awful. I mean, we couldn't play him in the second half. 3 of 14, 0 for 5 from deep. You're not going to win many games when one of your top scorers is doing that. 32 and 11 for Nobles, one of his less efficient games. Ironic that it was the game that they won. 31 for Murray, 22 for Cody Williams, 20 for Queen. Nobody else had more than 10 for the Jazz. But they keep the season alive. And again, with them coming back home for Game 5, things could look a little bit interesting. And we might have some decisions to make in terms of our injury management, bringing back one or both of Mobley or Jabari Springer. Mobley, you'd think, would probably be more likely to come back early. Trae Young is only day-to-day, so it feels like only a matter of time until he will be healthy. The question is, will it be during the series? Will the Jazz play long enough and well enough to be able to get Trae Young back for some of the last couple of games? And could that be Game 5? Will we see the return of Trigger Trae in that one? Next episode will be only Game 5, given that it is an elimination game as we head back on the road to Utah, looking to end this series once and for all. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Peace out.